Is this theoretically live? It is theoretically live. Wonderful, wonderful. What happened to the poll? Yeah, well, you see, I decided. Someone made a good point. I can just do both. There's actually nothing stopping me from just turning the results of this into a proper video. I don't know. I don't know why I didn't think of that. Actual. The studio up was telling me now is a good time to insert ads. It has been 30 seconds. Yeah, actual brain dead. Like, nothing stopping me from just doing both. Hello, uh, Jose. I see you. If I said that name wrong, my bad. Opinions on rats? My opinion is that they didn't show any new fucking rat models, but that trailer was awesome, so I'll give them that. Run an ad. It's 10:17. It's 12:17 actually. But that trailer went hard. My favorite part didn't involve the Skaven. It was actually seeing Sigmar just straight up stealing. Uh, what is it? Stealing from Nagash. Like that was just straight up theft. You know, it's 11:17. I'm afraid that people who aren't in my time zone are inherently correct. Machine gun cart wasn't new. Did they? Alright, I'll be honest. I looked through other people streaming it very briefly. I watched some Arthur Bone streaming. I'm actually talking to him while I'm going. Talking about the new edition. I don't think they ruined it, but who knows? It seems like they haven't gone into too much detail from the article I got sent over by Mr. Arthur Bones. What is it? It seems more like they're going to do redo a balance, like just kind of some going through and balancing stuff. God only knows if that's going to stick, or if they are going to ruin it and massively simplify it. I hope they don't, because Warhammer fans are the Paradox fans of tabletop gaming. Actually, honestly, that's kind of more the BattleTech fans who use that massive, horrendous mech spreadsheet. But I don't want my simplified stuff. If they're 10th editioning it, I'm gonna be a little disappointed. My favorite part was the Vanguard. You're insane. I thought. I thought you were referring to what we're gonna be talking about. The boxes. The Zangor bid was cool, although they did kind of get obliterated by that Stormcast to be. Can't sleep for the next 3 hours, just put this on the lowest volume and go to sleep. Whoever likes Paradox games, I like EU4 and Stellaris. I used to like Hearts of Iron 4, and then they ruined it. By ruin it, I mean they kept adding more features to it, and I didn't like those features. But no, I'm not your dad. You are insane. But no, this is just looking at combat patrols. So I'm gonna set the criteria I'm going to judge it by. I was gonna do that on my phone, but my PC is right here, so I don't know. I'm not just gonna do that. Okay, criteria. Okay. No one look at that. No one saw that. I want to hit fucking enter. I just wanted to go down. Start off stream with big money. Thank you, Wearman08, for the 2 CA dollars. And Explorer, thank you. I don't see Luther Harkon. I only see boxes worth the CA in my brain. I'm sorry, but Luther Harkon is not in a combat patrol box. I would love it. Would Bretonian Knights be Stormcast? No, they'd be dead. Goodbye forever. Right. Clearly I can't hit enter in space in this, so whatever. Okay, so there are the criteria I will be judging by. Now, that fourth one is very important. incredibly important, actually. It's that easy. Just gaslight me hard enough and, you know, explore. No. Believe me, I wish he would come back. I am fucking muted. God damn it! I was just talking. Is anyone else hear Skyrim music? This is the Mechanicus soundtrack. There was no mic clicked. I just tapped it to mute because I was typing up a storm out and want to. I don't need to explain myself. I'm not stupid. You want to see stupid? Go watch fucking Pippa stream today. Holy shit! Not smarter than a 5th grader. She's 2 of me. I really should not have the ability to make fun of her. The mic needed insulin. Yeah, that's it. But I want to start with something that's ass. And for once, GW's favorite child doesn't automatically win. Because this sucks. I'm drinking soda. Blood sugar was going low. It's blue raspberry soda. Settle down. Keep drinking. This is bad. I do not like this. It has Terminators, Librarian, this dude. I don't remember. Is that just a captain? It is just a captain. And 5 Infernus Marines. Which, correct me if I'm wrong. Oh, Jesus. Hey, thank you, Explorer, for the $50. Better go back to Orcs. I do have one thing to put those Smurf on bottom now. They won't go to the bottom only because the bottom, before you leave quickly, you can see what the bottom of the Combat Patrol is. I'm not even going to pretend otherwise. But you better believe the Marines are not doing good. It's just half the Leviathan box plus Librarian. You see, that's a problem. Because I could just buy half the Leviathan box. Again, points, rules being fully transparent, not that important. Because think of it, right? GW could change point costs, change unit stats. Or they could, not even do that, change how core rules work. And suddenly, this box is now busted. Probably not this box would ever be busted. But, you know, just hypothetically, a given box could completely change. So, yeah, I don't. Rules, if I know they're outstandingly bad, I'll mention it, but otherwise, eh. There's no big centerpiece model. The closest thing is this. And the thing with space, he doesn't really stand out, because there's already 5 other Terminators he's sharing space with. I could buy a standard kit and already have more of these basic Primaris Marines. There's nothing with oomph. I don't think do you need that many Librarians, Space Marine players? Thank you, Wereman, for the $2. To Canadian, I think Canadian, so Explorer. Thank you. Explore another, put them second to bottom now. Before you leave, I suppose I will just do that. This is a one I just found online, by the way. Where is this awful combat patrol? I think I might have already fucked up because I can't find this combat patrol on this place. These are also incredibly small. How do I zoom in? Go away. Go away, Ed. It's the white one. Thanks. Thanks, man. Really helps. Fun thing about this combat patrol, this isn't even right. These are start collecting boxes. Wow, I found the worst thing for this. This isn't the current Necron. I did not look through this thing nearly close enough. These are not current combat patrols. It's so bad it's not even on the list. You know, whatever. I can substitute. We'll substitute. We can make substitutions. I can figure out how to make this work. Ninth one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, but no, that's not the current Space Marine Combat Patrol. Or at least that's not the one we're looking at right now on the web store, see? Because that one, you can already tell it's better because it has a fucking vehicle in it. And you'll notice a crippling lack of vehicle. So, well, unless see, yeah, no, that's not there. This will be the honorary one they have on the web store right now. Oh, this is all 9th edition combat patrols. That's probably where I fucked up. But I'm already here. So what we're going to do is we're just gonna pretend that is this combat patrol. And, just kind of drop it into D tier. Because this thing is garbage. Do you need that many librarians? I feel like I didn't quite finish the thought. I don't think you need that many librarians. Would Votann, Gotch, and Felix be a cool thing? I would murder for that. Look at them monopose miniatures from Fire Kit. Yeah. Yes, sir, Mr. Arthurbaum. Oh, Games Workshop is a beautiful, awful thing. Oh, Explorer, thank you for the joy. My hatred for the blueberry smurf is not. You can continue with your normal, not at all rigid way by me. Thank you, Explorer. Yeah, bad. Not good. So yeah, this one, fucking D tier. We're just gonna go bottom up because otherwise I'm gonna look at these combat patrols and it's the wrong combat patrols and I'm gonna get confused. So where are the Tyranids? Tyranids right there. Okay, well, Tyranids are, yeah. Click, clack, buy some crack. Look, I'm either going to shut down and not talk and then forget to unmute myself. I'm muting because I'm typing. I'm either going to... Alright. Twist my leg, twist my arm, twist something, why don't you? There. I will never make decisions for myself when I can make you people do it for me. It appears it's a resounding in favor of your constant click-clacking. Alright, well, it is what it is. You have all spoken. No think, just do. Alright, you know what? I can respect that. But Tyranid, alright, let's look at this. I like this box a lot. You get Winged Tyranid Prime, which is good. Psychophage. Fat. Fat thing is always good. 3 Von Ryan's Leapers. These fellas. This is solid. 20 Termagants, which is good. 2 Ripper Swarms, which I really don't give a shit about, but, you know, it's nice they're there. And Barb Gaunts, which is an interesting model. I'm thinking A tier. You can never go wrong with getting another set of Termagants. It's fucking Tyranids. You can never go wrong with adding to the Horde. I have to confess, I'm not too familiar with this thing. Pancreas inflation fetish confirmed. That's not a fan of that. They deserve lower. Alright, everyone seems to be arguing me down to B. Why is it B? I want to take a look at these right quick. My internet okay. Hello? Are we still here? Can everyone hear me? My Google Docs just turned on. Not Google, my fucking... My Google just crashed. Okay, so the Tyranid box is so ass, actually, that it fucking crashed. Alright, hang on. We're still... am I afraid of the dark? I don't know what just happened. Alright, hang on. I'm bringing it back. Certainly hope I'm bringing it back. Go away. Why is it still a black screen? You're the 5. REMR, and then a whole lot of... I don't have anything to say, just have a good night. Well, thank you. Okay. Why is the window capture not working? Oh, there we go. Alright, let's hope Google doesn't just kind of crash on me again. Okay, we're back. We're so back. Tyranid. I was looking at Von Ryan's Leapers. Alright, we're going to Wahapedia again. Let's see if it crashes me once more. Alright, we haven't crashed yet, ladies and gentlemen. We are still here. The Crimson Fucker? Hey, Alucard's here. This seems like a decent model. 75 points for 3. It's not super, cheap, but 3 wounds a pop, 4 up save, 6 up invuln, toughness 5. Yeah, it seems like a good model. Seems like something you would get a lot of. Van Delsing for the 10. Nice to see you streaming. ODST videos and another fine body of work. We're discussing the can't. Yeah, that was disappointing to me too when I learned about it. The Hell Jumpers need more respect. ODSTs are fucking awesome though. But yeah, I don't know what. I did not do the Eldars yet. We only recently started. I mean, I like the model. It seems like you could do with a couple of these. Like, I would definitely see buying this thing at least twice. But I suppose that's not quite enough for multiple buyings of, like, A tier. Definitely not S tier. This is definitely not S tier. I don't know how many of these things I will need. I don't know how many psychophages I'm gonna need in my life. Did I spell it wrong? I did spell psychophage wrong. Babgaunts really live it down. Bring it down. What's wrong with the Babgaunts? Barbgaunts. Oh, hey, look at all that stuff. And it's only, what's your go-to sugar source for low blood sugar? Usually soda. Sometimes I'll make coffee. Everything of this isn't the big starter. You know, with that in mind, yeah, even that, I mean, that alone is enough to kind of be like, eh. Yeah, alright. I suppose if you can get this pretty readily somewhere else and more of it, that is enough to only make it B tier. So we will put Tyranid where the fucking Tyranids. I think this is Tyranids, so we're going to put him in B. I can live with that. What the poll sings and not a stream? Well, you see, I realized I can do both. There's actually nothing stopping me from making this both. You know, this is not a situation where it's one or the other. I can just do both. With the added benefit of, if people yell at me in the comments of that video, I can blame all of you for not convincing me well enough. It's that easy. Necrons. The Necron list here is different, but once again, we will persevere. We will persevere and ignore that. Scarab Swarms, I don't care about. I'm not big fans of these. Put the Master Chief in the shoulder. I should probably end that poll. Wow, it is resoundingly in favor of Click Clack. The Mechanicus soundtrack is going again. Okay, good. This is good. What's your terminal numbers? Hell yeah. Ah, 2 devices. Let's fucking go. Anyway. I don't care for Scarab Swarms. I don't care how good they are. I don't care. These things that I forget the name of, the General Grievous Necrons, are great. And else with the 10 again, thank you. I already heard the news before, so it's been reminded how obstinate Microsoft was in constantly rejecting 343's pitches. They didn't sound profitable. Which is insane, because I would buy the hell out of an ODST game. But that's neither here nor there. Again, alright. I like these. I'd be down to get multiple of these. I don't care about these. I wish something different was in here, but I imagine they threw it in here just to have something. McFatson, thank you for the fun. Boxes easy fit models from Leviathan Bach. Yeah, that seems to be the thing. All right, I can accept making that lower tier because it sucks, or you can get them somewhere else. Okay. Necron box. Remembering the names of things is impossible for me. Overlord, yep. Connect, Doomstuff, yep. Scorpec Destroyers, 10 warriors. You can always use a couple more warriors. You can never not want more warriors, right? Like, I don't see a problem with that. Like, this is fine. You need to listen to more Click Clack. I'm making a Google Doc for all of these because I couldn't find a Vanguard tier list that was remotely right, and I didn't think to make one myself because I'm very slow. Yes, yes. Let us resume. Check your DMs, fool. No. This is me ranting. Go away. Crap. Yeah, I'm thinking B. I like this. I like the Doomstalker. This thing is nice and big. Skip ad mech box. We know it sucks. It just hurts. Thank you for the 50 P. Hello, I'm the Growths Man. Yeah, no, I don't. This thing. What is this thing? What is this? What is this little orb thing? What is the orb? I'm way down by fat. I'm not fat. Fuck off. I'm not that fat. There's more of me than there needs to be, but I'm not that fat. Oh, it's a token. Alright, so this is functionally, I'm going to pretend this isn't in the fucking box. Helper bug. Squidward? Yeah, I'm happy with calling it Squidward. Orb. Helper bug. Plasma site token. I'm calling it Orb. No, I'm calling it Squidward. Squidward, I don't care one way or another about Squidward. I guess I'm glad he's here, even though he's not going to be fucking doing anything. These are good. I don't know how many Necron Lords with Tachyon arrows you're going to need. More warriors, always good. This is good. Oh, yeah, accompanied by one plasma site. Fat for the fat god, man. Guilty spark, dumb cousin. Fair. I think B would be good. I don't know. I don't think buying like 4 boxes of combat patrols would be a particularly good idea, because that many warriors I could see. All of these things. I would have an army of with an excess of these. I love these models. A couple of these. Two of this box, absolutely. You can run 3 lords. I know you can run. You can. There's no work. That is me, yes. Is there more to that message? We already done D8. We have not. We've done. This is the 3rd one we've done. Yeah, I don't want that many of these. And being able to run 3 lords does not mean I want 3 lords. I don't care. Cool, I will have 3 of these. I don't really want 3 of these to begin with. I'm not opposed to it, but I don't want it. So getting 12 of, a bunch of them, I don't care. So the Necrons will go into B tier. So I can find their... I just need to stay zoomed in here. Alright. The outdated Necron box is going to go into... They're going B, but they're lower than the Tyranids, because I do think, even though you can get the Tyranid boxes elsewhere, I kind of prefer I still prefer the Tyranids. Necrons B. Next. Space Wolves. I'm going to ignore the fact that it's Space Wolves, because looking through it, the only thing that makes this a Space Wolves Combat Patrol box is that it comes with upgrade frames. Literally nothing else about this makes it Space Wolves. It has upgrade frames. You can turn them into Space Wolves. So ignoring that, which I'm going to do because I could not care less, you get a Lieutenant, an Invictor Tactical Warsuit, Primaris Intercessors, and 5 Reavers. This is a whole lot of Space Marines, and a model that I hate. I hate this model. I honestly, automatic D tier, because I hate this fucking model that much. I just don't like it. its ass. Safety frame look. Yeah, this looks like the thing Ellen Ripley gets into, except they're trying to pretend that this is like top of the line Imperial shit. Fem Tonga, thank you for the 5. Love you the con. You got me into Warhammer, and I'm glad I did. Welcome. Why not F? You know, yeah, I think we're gonna add an F. No. That's fine. Yeah, that box is uniquely awful. So, yeah, this thing sucks though. I hate the Space Marine or the Space Wolf Combat Patrol box. There's like I genuinely, I only think that this one in the front is the Lieutenant. I legitimately cannot tell. He has the biggest melee weapon, which is why I'm assuming that. But other than this piece of garbage, there's nothing stand out in this box. This box sucks. I guess it felt like they couldn't extrapolate those pitches into infinite money printers to let 343 make them. Yeah. I love modern video gaming. It's great. Oh yeah, Space Wolves is fucking F tier. F for fucking F. What do we have next? Keep me zoomed down here. Deathwatch. Okay. Now, do you remember what I just said about the Deathwatch? Or the Space Wolves? Take everything I said about the Space Wolves, but you don't even have the big piece of shit. This is awful. This is horrendous. This doesn't even have upgrade sprues? It does. It has 2 Deathwatch upgrade frames. Otherwise, it's Lieutenant and Apothecary, Intercessors, and 3 Aggressors. Which one of these are the Aggressors? I'm assuming it's these ones, because they get the double bolters. I love big muscle men. Me too. No, these are the Aggressors. Alright, well, there's the first problem, is that I couldn't even fucking tell which ones were which from the get-go. Which is impressively awful. I understand, I have the perception of a goldfish that's blind. But what should be the biggest selling points are stuck in the back. JoJo fan, you did get me on that one, so basically everything I say is invalid. Top tier is Boingob tier, worst tier is Bretonia tier. Maybe that'll be for the Vanguard patrols. buy a printer tier, yeah. Deathwatch. I believe you were no, you're Grey Knights. Why did the zoom option go away? Alright, I'm just gonna get right. Alright, here it is. Bad. Somehow worse than the Space Wolves. Sure, the diabetes is investing in your eyes. No, I've had glasses for not longer than I've had diabetes, but I promise you they're unrelated. Blood Angels. Blood Angels. They're not F. I don't know if they're D or C. Can't even run the box as a kill team. Yeah, that's kind of a huge failure for the fucking Deathwatch. Alright, 2 Blood Angels upgrade frames. Great. You can use a lot of them. You know what? Maybe I should try and be a bit more honest here. And not just inherently hate Space Marines. I don't hear good things about Impulsors. But it is a solid vehicle. And if nothing else, you can pretend this is a Rhino or something. Pretend this isn't an Impulsor. And it's fine. 99% of people are not going to give a shit. And the other 1% are probably going to be there as competitive teams. For just playing a match of Warhammer with friends, pretend this is not an Impulsor if that bothers you that much. Like, every Space Marine vehicle is the same box. Who cares? With that being said, this is good. I'm glad they have this. If nothing else, their leader is painted blue, so we have something look different. Ironic, okay for everything but Blood Angels needs jumping. Yeah, fair enough. But the wonderful thing with Space Marines is that you can use these boxes for fucking anything as long as you just ignore the upgrade sprues. I mean, I don't think aggressors are, like... a few of these won't kill you. This is... I would, honestly... High seat Hero Forge color plastic or nothing. Thank you, Luke. You pay full price for the upgrade sprues, so bad deal. Fair enough. Look. I would give this box a C. You can buy a couple of these, and it won't hurt you. It being not good rate for Blood Angels doesn't matter to me, because I don't need to paint this like they're Blood Angels. This doesn't need to be Blood Angels. As the Blood Angels box, yeah, there's no jumpy. That's kind of a critical blow. It doesn't need to be jumpy, because they're the Space Marines. You can buy any of these boxes, except for Grey Knights, and go, they're actually this chapter. Does not matter. I would bump it up to B. I think B is good for the Blood Angels. Like, just pretend they don't need to be Blood Angels. It's that easy. I forgot to write down what we gave the Deathwatch, because it was that upsetting to me. It was that garbage. Who's after the good old Blood Angels? I wish when I would go back and move me to the top of the screen. Death Guard, okay. I'm going to say controversial things here. This is not as bad as the Whoopsall Zongors. Actually, no. Hang on. Oh, no. I'm talking myself out of it as I look at it more. My biggest problem with this, honestly, is not the 30 zombies. It's not good. This is by no means good. And especially because, with the Space Marines, or not first of all, Chaos Space Marines, I'm assuming you would like the Space Marines to be the focal point, not 30 zombies we couldn't sell to you otherwise. So that's rough. I don't like the 7. I know why they did 7. I don't like it. Hello, Tara. Boo. Typhus, boo. I don't know why you fellas are saying boo to Typhus, if it's an inherent Typhus thing. I think Typhus being in this box is garbage, because it's a named character. I was talking about Necron Lord. I could run multiple Necron Lords, but I wouldn't want to. I buy it 3 times. I don't want to have 3s. You cannot have multiple Typhuses. He's a fucking named character. He's a meanie. I can respect that. He is a bit of a dick. Not even a bit of a dick. Well, yeah, this is bad. I would give it D tier. I know that it's not that... See, that's kind of why I'm not judging it based on balance, because the moment you add a good Death Guard leader that isn't Typhus, that ceases to mean anything, right? Maybe not that they will, but it's a 1-by-buck. That's the thing. You're never going to need more than this. You do need more Plague Marines, but 7 is such a horrible number. Don't you got the guard of 50 characters too? I thought they had a couple. Yeah, let's just take a look. Nothing is, again, I keep forgetting. There is nothing stopping me from just looking at the red. Yeah, they have Mortarion, so that's already rough competition. You can get, I'm assuming that guy. You get a champion. Named character. There's only one of him, so I'm assuming he's a named character. That's something, well, I mean, you can use him, I'm guessing. Lord of Virulent. Typhus ruins this box. This is already awful. Typhus makes it worse, because it's an instant one-buy box. Because you don't need more, you can't have more than one Typhus. I'm going to put the Death Guard in F. Because for a one buy, I'll live. You know what? Whatever. Get your Typhus. The box is immediately worthless after you get your Typhus. I think this is Death Guard right here. And they make Typhus a generic Plague Lord. I'm assuming, I don't, maybe just Typhus wasn't selling. Typhus wasn't selling. I have no idea. Or they made 1 million of him and they only needed to sell, you know, a couple thousand. Typhus bad. Dark Eldar. Now, in full transparency, this has some amount of, not quite nostalgia, but fondness from me. Because it was the first Combat Patrol I ever bought. And this is just a really good box. 2 solid vehicles. Things that fly in 10th edition are a bit of a joke. That's also why I'm not taking rules into account that much, because it can change. But like 2 vehicles, 10 Cabalites, Incubi, a Lord, or an Archon, pardon me. This is just a great box. Comes the Eldar Glaze Over from Pancreas. Yeah, well, you know what? Keep listening. I have not great things to say about the Craft World box. The Drukhari box, though, this thing is, whenever I look at it, I'm at least half-mast. This thing is fantastic. I'm just going to just get it out of the way now. Where are you? S tier. You can buy as many of these as you want, and it never stops being... Like, you can get 4 of these things, and none of them are a bad purchase. Yeah, maybe, you know, at a certain point you don't need that many Archons, but it's not Typhus, where you can't. It's just a useless purchase. I don't even like Deldard's Pier. Yeah, see, you don't even need to like the army, and you're like, yeah, this is a good box. You gas salesman when you buy your car. What are you on about? Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, that's putting it. Yeah, well, look, I'm not gonna fault the Dark Eldar army. If you're getting Dark Eldar, you accept that you're going to be bleeding putting these models together. That's just how it is. But this is a banging box. This is, if not the best Combat Patrol they've made, then one of the best. Top 2. So yeah, Dark Eldar, get the S you were all expecting. Now, what's up next from the bottom up? Adeptus Sororitas. I like this box. I think this is a good box. It could be a lot better, but I think it's good. You get a Canoness, you get a Rhino, you get a Repentious Superior, a Penitent Engine, which I like that a lot. Sororitas is a Sisters player. I mean, nothing wrong with bias. It does have a healthy mix of stuff. This could use that whip on me. You're not allowed to make fun of me for the Dark Eldar and then say that. I don't care for the Arcoflagellants. I don't love them. I don't hate them, I just don't feel strongly about them. Sisters Repentia are slightly cooler, but I'm also whatever on them. They're cooler than the Arcoflagellants. Not as cool as just standard Sisters of Battle. The odd units killed for me, that's fair. That being said, I do like it when it's more just a smorgasbord of stuff that you can get in the army. How many Arcoflagellants? Now see, the weird thing is, you can get just 10 of them. But you don't even get, or is it 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You can get 10 of them. But you only get 3. So you need to buy this multiple times to get a single, you need to buy 4 of them to get a unit of Arcoflagellants, and then you have 2 left over. Oh, it's just called Repentia Squad. Same with the Repentia Squad. Only, I guess this time. Actually, no. It's you're never going to get a full squad because you get the superior is here. All right, this is weird. All right, this is honestly keeping it out of S tier. You take Arcos and 3s. All right, fair enough. All right, never mind. Did not know that. So fair enough. Honestly, great box. It's just I don't care for like a lot of the units in here. So we will give the Sisters a well-earned A tier. It's just like I said, I don't care for the naked people, except for the Penitent Engine. The Penitent Engine is awesome, but the rest of the naked people I don't really care for. Where is the Sisters of Battle on this list? I don't know why I'm even bothering with this, because I've already admitted that the box isn't correct. Well, since there is no Slaanesh box, we're going to pretend that the Sisters are Slaanesh. Battle A. Which is a horrible statement to say, but we're here. All right, I hit backspace on the wrong thing. Behold incognito mode. Who's next? Orcs. Solid. I think this is a great box. Again, it's 20 boys. You never go wrong with 20 boys. It's a war boss in mega armor. War boss good. The Def Coptas, I like them as models. I don't know how many I would personally run. Good for spam. All right. So yeah, this one does have just a lot of cool stuff in it, and the funny Def Dread. I mean, I think I'll just put this box in A. I don't have much to say on the Orc box, but I will give it that it is a good box. I once again cannot find what I'm looking for. Not that this is anything new. I think this is the Orcs. This is the Orcs. All right, Orcs are A. I'm gonna put them above the Sisters box, just because I like that you just get a fuckload of boys. Oh, it's from Ethan Bloom. 10 out of 10 box, unironically. It's fighting with the Dark Eldar. I can't give it a 10 out of 10, because that's what the Dark Eldar are. But it is I'll give it like a 9 out of 10. I like it a lot. Black Templars. Ball, monk haircut. First impressions are they fucked up this man's fate immensely. But, you know, we'll move past that. Primaris Marshal, a Crusader squad with a Sword Brother, 5 Initiates, and 4 Neophytes. So I believe this is the first Space Marine box that actually needs to be run as what it is shown. Intercessors, an Impulsor, and an upgrade frame sheet. Alright, again, the Impulsor, if you don't like Impulsors, pretend it's a different Space Marine vehicle. That is the end of it. Who cares? Your friends will let you pretend that is a different vehicle. McFatson, thank you for the 2. Monotos Boys plus mismatched weapons. Kit bash required. Fair. Very fair. But I don't mind monopoles pose too much. Just looking at it down as an army, I don't mind it that much. But yeah, no. This, I cannot be talked higher than a B tier on this. Because the strength of the Space Marine boxes, in my mind, comes from the fact you can use them as pretty much fucking anything. Any chapter. Why did I... Chapter. This, you cannot. Because that is a Black Templar unit. I believe these ones are as well. Only Black Templars. So, a good... Let's see, how many total minis are in this box? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, I think, minis. There'll be carnage. You get a $4.99. Get that EES haircut out of here. Man is getting no bitches on his dick. I can't finish that sentence. B tier is feeling generous. Although, I mean, with that, I mean, you got a tank, you got your special character, you know, you got a decent variety of stuff for the Black Templar. You know what, I think I could live with B tier for the Black Templars. Don't love them, but it could be significantly worse, I feel like. It could be the Thousand Sons or the Death Guard. I could see you buying a few of those. Like, I think if you buy more than 3 of these, you're a fool. But 2 of these, I think, would be a decent purchase. They have negative drip, they get a C. Yet, you know, looking at these people's haircut is offending me. This man knows what's up. This man knows what's up. This man knows. Just be bald. Get rid of this. These are bad. I think it's better than Deathwatch. I think this is significantly better than Deathwatch because it has a vehicle in it. A model that isn't just a Space Marine. I'm not asking for the world. Just be bald. If you're a Space Marine, just be bald. Unless you're Cato Sicarius, but he gets a pass. Bald as you in 7 years, buddy. If I have more than 2 in me, I'm gonna be happy. Yeah, this is... It's going to be at the bottom of B. You know, variable between B and C, honestly. I'm not feeling strong either way. I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt and say B if you would like interest in Black Templars. If you're interested in Black Templars, I'm assuming you will have at least some decent amount of interest in this box. So I'll give it a B. Yeah, okay. Tau. I like the Tau box. You get a bunch of Fire Warriors, which are good. You want your Tau Fire Warriors. Is that... I think that's not... No, that's not... Oh, that is an Ethereal. No, fuck, there's the Ethereal. Jesus Christ. You get an Ethereal. You get a Cadre Fireblade. 10 Fire Warriors. A lot of drones. You get a lot of drones. The Stealth Battle Suits and a Ghost Keel Battle Suit. This is a solid box. This is definitely an A-tier box. I'm tempted to say X. Xbox. No, they have X in all of the battlesuit names, alright? I say you never don't get a lot of drones. Tau love their fucking drones. The only reason I'm tempted to not go I don't want to say S. A for ethereal. Alright, that's definitely a way to spell it. And then a million blue goatmen. Yeah, it's something. Is that. This is a great model. Do you want a lot of him? Everything is good in rebile. Alright, well, fair enough. I'm gonna trust your judgment. Yeah, who am I kidding? You do want a lot of those. That's gonna go top of A tier until further notice. You want multiple cognitive? Alright. Settle down. We'll give the Tau their A. Christ. Did not know the Tau fans were coming out in force. Who next? Ah, yes. Good. We're here. We're here. Good. I'm glad we are at the greatest combat patrol in the game. Tell me, chat. You like Zangors? You like 20 Zangors? Did you get lost from Age of Sigmar and get confused? This is shit. This is the worst combat patrol box in the game. Because at least 30, let's run it back real quick. This is funny at least. I think the 30 zombies is funny. This is goofy. This is funny. This makes me laugh. What doesn't make me laugh? Oops, all Zangors. This is not good. This is not funny. I don't want them. I don't care for Zangors. I barely care for them in fantasy, where they're slightly more relevant. I don't care for them in my Space Marine army. I don't want Zangors. They didn't make these named characters. But this sucks. There's a reason that Whoops All Zangors gets its own tier. Wow, is it so bad that they didn't even... I can't even find the Whoops All Zangors box on this tier list. We're going to pretend that thousands... Oh, I think that is a Zinch box, so that works. I'm content doing that. Oh yeah, the Thousand Suns box does have its own trash tier. I'm also gonna be doing a bit of a... I'm moving the Tau up to S. And I'm gonna swiftly move on before... Yeah, that's not good. That's not good. Who's next after this abomination of a box? Let's not think of it any more than we need to. Grey Knights. Now, you can buy multiple of this box. I already know that. Poor Hammer has taught me this is a good box. You do need to accept, however, that you will be running multiple baby carriers. And you need to accept that you like the baby character. You will use everything in this box, and you can use multiple everythings of this box. You need to live with the fact you are getting baby carrier, and you will always have baby carrier. You get nothing but baby carrier. Baby carrier is your new fucking life if you like this box. It is 12 model. It is only 12 models, but this is a big one. I will give them credit. If it's a lower count box, but it has big thing, it can live. I'm okay with it. But I think B for baby carrier, whoever said that, I like that. The baby carrier, I believe, is a good model to use in tabletop. It does not change the fact that with the Thousand Suns Combat Patrol, you have consigned yourself to multiple baby carriers. Monetary and reviability S tier. Moral stance on baby D. That's why I'm not. Rules are not that important. I get this is a great box for the Grey Knights for a solely rules perspective. From everything else, these are old ass models. That's the fucking baby carrier. Dreadnoughts exist. Yeah, this isn't a dreadnought is the problem. This is the baby carrier. It gets B for baby. I like the baby carrier. I think it's so stupidly fun. But I don't want 4 of them. I want 4 of everything else in this box. I don't want 4 baby carriers. I want 1 baby carrier for everyone to have fun and laugh with. I don't want 4 of them. And with 4 of these boxes, I would assemble the rest of the box and be like, all right, I've got my solid Grey Knight army coming on. And then I get to the baby carrier and go, I need to assemble 4 of these. And I'm not happy with that. I don't want 4 baby carriers. That is the reason this thing is staying in B tier. I don't want 4 fucking baby carriers. I don't want this many of these. Yeah, it's 160. I don't know when they raised it, but it was somewhat recent. Up from 140. That's very cool of GW. Thank you. Eldar. Okay. Let me go through what I like about this box first. I like the Wraith Lord. Nothing wrong with a couple Wraith Lords. Guardians. You can always use Guardians. Stick them on a backline objective, and there you go. That's the end of it. Farseer. Farseers are always good. Farseers are good Eldar. They're good. Well, Flat, you said my thoughts exactly. I don't want 6 jet bikes. This is my least favorite Eldar model. You get 6 of them. I don't want 6 jet bikes. And you know what? I think if just 3 of these were Shining Spears, I'd be like, you know what? This is good. This is a very good box. $16,000. Oh, that's not that much. I don't... First of all, I'm running Iandon, which is not the jet bike sub-faction. This is Simhan, which is the jet bike faction. I don't want... Yeah, thank you. I don't want 6 jet bikes in my Combat Patrol. You know, I'll be fair. If you're running just Combat Patrol v Combat Patrol, 6 jet bikes will, if nothing else, be very funny to annoy the other person that only has a 500-point army with. I don't want 6 jet bikes. Buying multiple of these, everything else, you know, I'll have a couple Wraith Lords. Like 4 squads of Guardians, yeah, that's good. That's solid. 4 Farseers, maybe a little bit excessive, but, you know, a couple Farseers is definitely good. And if nothing else, I'll pretend he's a Spirits here or a Warlock. It's that easy. I don't want 6 jet bikes. So the Eldar box, I'm putting at the top of B tier. None of the... What is so bad about jet bikes? I just don't like them. I think out of everything in the Eldar... And it's 6 jet bikes. None of these are Shining Spears. They're all the same jet bike. I don't want that. It's the same thing as the Grey Knights, where nothing in here is all bad. I just don't want 6 jet bikes. And I imagine if you're collecting Eldar, at a certain point, you're going to be like, I don't want more fucking jet bikes. But if I'm buying multiple Combat Patrols, I'm getting more jet bikes. It already comes with 6 of them. I don't need these. I don't want these. Everything else in it is awesome. I like everything else. It's just that there are too many jet bikes. Waiter, more jet bikes, please. I don't want more jet bikes. I just don't. Adeptus Custodes. Now, my immediate concern here is that you get 5 Custodes. No, pardon me. I miscounted. You get a transfer sheet, you get a shield captain, you get a Vexillus Praetor, and you get 3 Custodians. 3 standard Custodians. 10 Sisters of Silence. And some jet bikes. This is, they do have, if not one centerpiece model, a nice centerpiece unit. Especially because Custodian jet bikes are a bit beefier. But I'm going to give you the same thing I said with the Eldar. It pushes the problem off a bit. Because, you know, you only get 3, not 6. But I don't want that many jet bikes. I just don't want that many fucking jet bikes. Yeah, buy one, you already have 2,000 points of Custodes. Yeah. And for multiple buys, I am at least not going to want this many Sisters of Silence. Like for 4 of these, because what if it's you can build the prosecutors as vigilators or witch seekers. I'm just not gonna want that many Sisters of Silence. Yeah, you get most of the range in the box. Yeah, I'll give it B. I can live with B for the Custodes. I don't love them. I don't hate them. I will put them between the Necrons and Tyranids. I don't feel strongly in either direction. I think it's a B. B for bike. Yeah, B for bikes. Yeah, that's unfortunately that's the best I'm gonna go. B for bike. Ooh, we're hitting the funky part of the Mechanicus soundtrack. All right, who's left? Who's next? Who's next? Chaos Space Marines. Now I think this is a good box. I like this box. Dark Apostle, 2 Dark Disciples, a Hellbrute, 5 Havocs, and 10 just standard Chaos Space Marines. Let me look at the tier list. There's nothing in C tier. I'm moving the Black Templars down to C tier. I feel it needs to be filled, and I don't like it that much. It is the first Space Marine box that locks you into playing that faction, that chapter. So yeah. This one though, I'm feeling A tier. You can always have a couple more Chaos Space Marines. I don't think, again, I don't do or don'ted them yet, not super familiar. But, you know, I don't think a couple extra Havocs is a bad thing either. Dark Apostle and the Dark Disciples, whatever. And it's a Hellbrute, which is the funny, gross dreadnought they have, but, you know, you get a decent centerpiece unit. Something that ties it all together. You can center everything else around. So, you know, I'll give them A. I will give Chaos A. I do not believe there is a Chaos thing here, so we're going to pretend that Nurgle is actually Chaos Marines. Just roll with it, will you all? A for Abaddon? Yeah, we can live with that. A for Abaddon. I like that. Genestealer cults. I don't know what I can say about this that haven't been said before. Everything in this, just keep buying this box and you will have your army. This is the only thing I can see competing with the Dark Eldar for S tier. There is nothing wrong with this box. This box is perfect in every way. That is the end of it. Dumbass forehead. Ignore their forehead. I don't care. Everything. Mommy Magos. Magus. Right there. Genestealer cults is S tier. It's above the Tau. I like the Dark Eldar more, so they get to be behind them. It's the bias. Who do we have next? Back. No, not back on that one. Now this one, you might think this is dog shit. Or rather than dog shit, it's a lie, because this is not Chaos Demons, this is Khorne. Pulse's video. Listen. I think I should just delete that. I'm going to delete that and make a new post. I'm just going to do both. This will be a video and this stream here. You all have to listen to the clickety-clack now. Done. There. Okay, there we go. Now I'm thinking S tier for this. Nothing to do with the fact any of these models in the game. I mean, you know, you can always have more bloodthirsters. This guy, is that a named character? That might hurt it. It's not. It's a Bloodmaster. Fleshhounds and the Blood Crushers. The reason, McFadden, thank you for the 10. And we're down on a shout out to Genestealer cults for making me want to buy the army. FOMO above high before Custodes comes out and GW makes it worse. But the new characters will be able to lead any units. GW Classic? Probably. Now, hang on. You may say as a Demon's box it's useless. You know what this isn't useless for? I'll show you what it isn't useless for. Do you see why I'm giving this S tier? You get this box, you have a 40k army, and you have an Age of Sigmar army. There you go. You can play 2 different game systems with a single purchase. Look at that. They're very basic as units. Look. I'll give it A. I don't like Khorne. I still don't like Khorne. But again, I cannot understate how much I like it. Only because you instantly have a Blades of Khorne army and a Demon's bit of a Khorne heavy army, but you have an army for that. It's, I think it's just nice. I think that's the end of it. I just think it's nice that you can play Age of Sigmar and 40k from the exact same box. If you play this box, I hate you. Fuck you. But you can play two different games. Leagues of Votann. Leagues of Votann. How do we feel about the Leagues of Votann? We're going to pretend, by the way, that the Tempestus Scions start collecting as the Leagues of Votann for when we get to there. Rock and Stone, right? Rock and Stone. I can appreciate that. As for the models, there's nothing super big that you get with this. Transfer sheet, I don't care. You get the Chthonian Berserkers. Solid. Okay. One of them seems to have gotten lost. I think that's that guy. Uthar the Destined, which he's a named character, would normally be bad. But you can build him as a Khal, for Khal. Deep Rock Galactic. The only lore we have is Deep Rock Galactic, so that's the only joke Leagues of Votann's players have, because GW has given them nothing else. Yeah, the Pioneers, I could see having a few more of the. Well, unfortunately, let's just take a look at something. Don't have a whole lot of options, but to get yourself a couple more Pioneers. So yeah, kind of. I have no choice but to get yourself some more of these. Yeah. So where's the regular Khal? There he is. I think I would much rather the Hearthguard than the Chthonian Berserks. And instead of the bikes, either of these two things would be good. So I'm saying B for the Votann. You motherfucker, who said that? Emperor Xander. You bastard. I read that, and now I fucking said Votann. I'm putting them above Grey Knight. I'm sorry, Grey Knights fans. I know your box is great. I can't. Baby carrier. If this was the Sagitar, however you say that, or a Hecatan Land Fortress, instead of the bikes, I think that'd be an A. Playtheist, thank you for the 5. Are you looking to build a particular army? I'm just going through them and rating them. This is the warm up for the video for the 500 people who are coming in and saying, "Well, I thought the stream or the video won." I'm doing both. I will be doing both. I promise you, I will make this a video at some point. But after the leagues. I don't. World Eaters. It pains me to say it, but this is significantly better than any of the other Chaos Space Marine boxes, except the default one. 20 Khorne Berserkers. I'm assuming you're gonna want a lot of Berserkers. In fact, let's I should have been doing this the whole time, but here we are. You're going to want a lot of Berserkers. I believe it said it had Exalted. It does not. It is transfer sheets. 10 Jackals, which, basic who cares cultists. And the World Eaters Lord on Juggernaut, which can alternatively be built as Lord Invocatus. Alright, so give it credit. This can be a named character. I think he's a named character. I don't know. I try not to look at the World Eaters. Yeah, he is a named character. My problem... I can't... No, this is a good box. I want to give it horrible. I've also hit another stumbling block, which is that the rest of these boxes don't even fucking closely match what I want to give them. I think this was a Raven Guard start collecting or something. I have no idea. So we're going to pretend Khorne is this, and we're going to put him right next to its brother over there. Because 4 World Eaters, this is great. You could easily buy 2 of them, and I don't know if I could blame you for buying 3. I think it is worse than the regular Chaos Space Marines. Aren't Berserkers just Bretonia? Well, I'm assuming you mean Bretonia, and no. A for Angron? Yeah, you know what? I'm going to say it's A for Angron, and that'll let me choke through giving them such a good ranking. Guard. Look at the Guard. My immediate problem with this box is that there's not a Leman Russ in it. My second problem with this box, wait for it, there is not a Leman Russ in it. My third problem with this box is that the Chaos Space Marine World Eaters box has more infantry in it than the Imperial Guard box. There are not many armies that I care about rules. This is one of, for their combat patrols, this is one of them. Because breaking, what is it, 300? 300 points for the most hard army in the game. Thank you, Nicholas Bugrin. Yeah, this is bad. This is very bad. I like Sentinels, the 2 heavy weapons teams, whatever they want to pretend. The ordnance teams, the 2 ordnance teams. The AT-AT is good, or the AT-ST. If they had an AT-AT, this would be a quintuple S tier. A command squad with 5 models, that's great. This is a horde army that has less box or units in it than one of the Space Marine boxes. Trader Marines, granted, but you know, there are as many Cadians as there are Khorne Berserkers in the World Eaters box. This is horrible. Like, if you really want, it's just bad. This is not good. D for duty and honor. Yeah, it's saving grace. I think you could keep buying this, like a lot of this, and it would still be at least a decent list. At least in terms, like, it wouldn't be abominable. You'd have the infantry you want. You'd have some heavy weapons. You'd have, you know, I don't know how many command squads you're going to need. That is unfortunate. But the Sentinel, these, and the Horde of Guardsmen, yeah, you could probably buy 3 of these. This is a Horde army that doesn't have a Horde army level of minis in it. Yeah, the stuff in the box isn't bad, it's just not enough. This is a Horde army. And you either needed to double down on vehicles or get me my Horde. And you've done L for lacking a Leman Russ. Yeah. This Start Collecting box is fucking amazing, because those were $90. The Autistic Pikachu, thank you for the $1. D, because I don't think it's bad. And, you know, well, I do think it's bad. Nothing in here is something I don't think you would in any scenario want. I can see it in some ways you could want to keep buying this. But, like, come on. This is the Imperial Guard. You know what you're about, and it's not whatever this is. It's not trash here. No, it's not Oops All Zongors. Right, we got 2 left. Dark Angels. I have mixed feelings about the Dark Angels. Upgrade frames I already don't care about, but that does give it something the Black Templars don't, which is that you can, you know, most of these actually do need to be Dark Angels. That's, yeah. At least I think they do. Yeah, there's no big standout model. These don't count. These are painted a different color. This is a boring box. This is the worst sin of all. At least the Thousand Sons Zangor box, while the worst thing in the game, is funny. Everyone likes when you bring up the Thousand Sons box, because it's fun to laugh at it. This isn't fun to laugh at. I look at this and I go, these sure are Space Marines, and then I don't think about it anymore. I'm getting disappointed our combat patrols and have more Psychic Elves. Yeah, I wish there were just some Warlocks in that box. Like, get rid of 3 of the jet bikes. You can keep 3 of the rest of the jet bikes. Put like a Warlock in there. Yeah, the Dark Angels, we're just gonna put them, I'll put them ahead of the Guard, and I'll put them ahead of the standard Space Marine box. This one is, it's not great. I need to... Mechanicus. Now, This is the one I'm going to really need to convince you all to ignore the rules for the Mechanicus. Because everything I hear about the AdMech is that their rules are mega ass. At least their Combat Patrol boxes. That being said, I like this model a lot. The wing thing, this is a great thing. The horses, this is awesome. The Rangers, or well, I think that they could like their Rangers, it can be something else. Yeah, Vanguard that can be Rangers instead. Is great. No, can't go wrong with more of them. This dude is horrendous looking, but in that good Mechanicus way. From a rules standpoint, Voss gets less points than the guard box. Okay, yeah, now that's bad. I can't look past that. I really want to, but that's not good. That's very bad. Can you get repeats? I would. It's 270 point. Oh, I'm okay. I'm just gonna put you above the Death Guard. I'm gonna put you at the top of F tier because I hate all of these other armies and I love the Mechanicus. Which ones are S tier? Tau, Genestealer cults, and Drukhari in ascending order. I want to like this box so bad, and everything tells me that it's great because this box I like it. It's fun. I like the flying units. I like the horses, dog things. I like the infantry. I like that. Don't send me pictures of Zongors. Don't stop sending me. Yeah, model design is Age of Sigmar level. Mini. Can you send me mold? I'm not Pippa. Don't send me mold. Just gonna suffer. And White Scars fan. I'm sorry, but thank you. This is the revolt. I'm giving it no. I'm giving it D. You can buy this again. I love everything in it. It's just a horrible value of points wise. It is by no means good. It's a very low D. It is a very low D tier. But everything in it looks great. It's decent. Yeah, there's no centerpiece, which is a big problem. And the value is dog shit. Did your statement an amount of red 40 today? Oh, fuck, I haven't. You're gonna need to send me some. Better than the Manipulus. Yeah. A lot of things would have been better in this box. But everything in it is good. It's just the value is not good. Value is omega ass. That being said, let's... You know, the fun thing about what I'm going to do next is it's quicker to just search up Vanguard. Let me look at the AOS ones now. Unfortunately, I do not have any visuals for you for this one. So you watched the new AOS trailer? I did watch it. Yeah, it went hard. All of them look sexy. Yeah, it's Age of Sigmar. They all look good. This is instant S tier. This is instant S tier. This is the end of all. This is fucking perfect. Its own combat trauma for it. I swear to God, I was talking about this earlier. I think the combat trauma. It's just fucking Vanguard. It's just the Vanguard boxes. All Asterios is cheating. Yeah. You hate that vampire mini? Something's wrong with you, man. I'm sorry. You can always use more skeletons. You can always use more Blood Knights. More Vargeist? Good. Another Vampire Lord? Why not? I kind of wish it was a Necromancer, but another one won't hurt. Like, this is S tier. We're done. It's S for Soul Blight. Like, that's all it is. The Blood Knights, yeah, the Blood Knights are great. It's perfect. Osiarch Bone Reapers, another S tier. Death is clean sweeping through the Vanguard boxes. Sleep, maybe sleep if you should sleep. Yeah, no, this clean sweeps. This Soulblight box is great for Old War. It's great for that too. You know what? Fuck it. Vampire counts may unfortunately be a legacy faction, but they do technically have rules. Actually, you know what? Soulblight Gravelords are double S. Osiarch Bone Reapers are only a singular S. But with that, I mean, everything in this box is good. You can always get yourself some more Cavalos. So there, shush. You can always get more Mortek Guard. Gothazar Harvester, a couple of him won't go bad. Mortisend Soul Reaper. I think I personally would tap out at one. But, you know, a couple of him won't hurt you. A couple of them won't hurt you. Yeah, the centerpiece. This box is so good that the regular infantry have their own centerpiece, and there's a centerpiece for the centerpiece. Let me tell you all, Nagash is cooking in Age of Sigmar. Gourmet meals only. Caradron Overlords. I feel less passionate, but you know, it's still solid. Mr. Dark Souls 2, DJ Beast is here to soyjack me more. It's very funny. I hate that airship so much. I don't know why. I love the blimp. The blimp is good. B tier for blimp. I can kind of live with that. I mean, let's look at the names. 10 Arcanaut Company Award, you know, standard. A frigate, an admiral, and the fellas I'm afraid to say that name in case YouTube algorithm mishears me. Are you awake this way, homie? I don't know, self-destruction. Let's go with that. D for dirigible. I would give this. It's, you know, we can. I'm gonna pull it up. There are many other things you could get. With that being said, this isn't horrible. Like a couple frigates won't hurt you. Vlad is a Bone Reaper. I want him back as a Soul Blight. I want him to. He's